execution. Numbered among the countless victims of the conspiracy and the crimes are Germans and nationals of countries overrun by Germany, and gypsies, and prisoners of war, and Jews of many nationalities. All the elements of a conspiracy to commit the crimes charged in paragraphs 8 and 11 are present, 6 and 11 are present, and all will be clearly established. All of them have in common a callous lack of consideration and human regard for, and an unprincipled willingness to abuse their power over, the poor, unfortunate, defenseless creatures who had been deprived of their rights by a ruthless and criminal government. All of them violated the Hippocratic commandments, which they had solemnly sworn to uphold and abide by, including the fundamental principle never to do harm, primum non nocere. Outstanding men of science, distinguished for their scientific ability in Germany and abroad, are the defendants Rostock and Rosa. Both exemplify, in their training and practice alike, the highest traditions of German medicine. Rostock headed the Department of Surgery at the University of Berlin and served as dean of its medical school. Rosa studied under the famous surgeon Enderlin at Heidelberg and then became a distinguished specialist in the fields of public health and tropical diseases. Handloser and Schroeder are outstanding medical administrators. Both of them made their careers in military medicine and reached the peak of their profession. 5 more defendants are much younger men who are nevertheless already known as the possessors of considerable scientific ability or capacity in medical administration. These include the defendants Karl Brandt, Ruff, Beigelbuch, Schaefer, and Becker-Freising. A number of the others, such as Romberg and Fischer, are well trained, and several of them attained high professional position. But among the remainder, few are known as outstanding scientific men. Among them at the foot of the list is Blome, whose career as a sort of medical privateer will appear fully from his published autobiography entitled Embattled Doctor, in which he sets forth that he eventually decided to become a doctor because a medical career would enable him to become master over life and death. The part that each of these 20 physicians and their 3 lay accomplices played in the conspiracy and in its execution corresponds closely to his professional interests and his place in the hierarchy of the Third Reich as shown in the chart. The motivating source for this conspiracy came from 2 principal sources. Himmler, as head of the SS, a most terrible engine of oppression with vast resources, could provide numberless victims for the experiments. Handloser, providing the impetus for Ding's fearful typhus researches, and Milch and Hipke at the root of the freezing tests. Under Himmler's authority, the medical leaders of the SS, Grabitz, Gensken, Gebhardt, and the others, set the wheels in motion. They arranged for the procurement of victims through other branches of the SS and gave directions to their underlings in the SS medical service, such as Hofen and Fischer. Himmler's administrative assistants, Sievers and Rudolf Brandt, passed on the Himmler orders, gave a push here and a shove there, and kept the machinery oiled. Blome and Brock assisted from the side of the civilian and party authorities. The Wehrmacht provided supervision and technical assistance for those experiments in which it was most interested. A low-pressure chamber was furnished for the high-altitude tests. The services of Welz, Ruff, Romberg, and Roscher for the high-altitude and freezing experiments, and those of Becker-Freising, Schaefer, and Beigelbuch for seawater. In the important but sinister typhus researches, the eminent Dr. Rosa appeared for the Luftwaffe to give expert guidance to Ding. The proper steps were taken to ensure that the results were made available to those who needed to know. Annual meetings of the consulting physicians of the Wehrmacht, held under Handloser's direction, were favored with lectures in the form of lectures on some of the experiments.